But first, we welcome attorney Jay Kennamer here with the offices of McMahon Law Firm. And we've often talked about it, but the biggest battle that you guys probably face is fighting the insurance companies and making sure those that are injured are entitled to the right amount of pay.
Exactly, Brian. And thank you for today.
Sure.
We have we fight these battles every day, and right now there is a real danger in this community. The propaganda that's been out there it's been thrown out there that for years that trial attorneys were the ones that were abusing the jury system.
Sure.
And when the exact opposite is true. The big insurance companies are making money hand over fist. I mean, it's information that's readily available in the Wall Street Journal. And they've set up in-house counsel where they'll just sit on their hands, offer just a few dollars over medicals to a victim, and hope that a settler comes along,
right.
Which, as it's well known, we're not that settler.
Now, in many cases, an insurance company will offer you a certain amount that they feel is necessary, and that person will sometimes take it. But in other cases, too, there is a reason to fight. But in rare cases, it goes all the way to a jury trial. You just had one a couple of weeks ago. Let's talk about it.
It's a very good example. It's where the good hands people, there's a victim, they're insured, creams somebody, causes a little over $6,000 in medicals, a permanent injury, and makes an offer of $8,200, gives it to their in-house counsel that's up in Knoxville or Nashville. This one, I believe it was in Nashville. Had to try this case, and of course came out with a $32,000 verdict. Now that's indicative of what they're doing. Because if someone is, in our viewing audience, is injured and made a victim, and they're going to try to make them a victim twice by just offering a few dollars over medicals, something no reasonable person in their right mind will do, and hope that a conservative jury will not see and give a fair amount, which hopefully we're stemming the tide. And this one is a prime example, and we've got one coming up that's the same type of an example.
But going to a jury trial, that is somewhat rare. Usually the fight and, the agreement comes to much earlier before going to trial. Because you guys nobody really wants to go to trial.
Everybody
on
hears,
either side.
Everybody hears, and you hear the parties and so forth, the yucks of litigious society and buzzwords like that. They're absolutely not true. The people that bite on that, I look at them and say, you have been duped by the insurance propaganda, and we don't want you, and you would not want you on your own jury. And here's why. I bring facts. I deal with facts. And I've got the jury verdict reporter from January, which says in the whole state of Tennessee, if you believe what the people at the coffee tables or our parties are saying.
Right, because everyone really says, we all like to sue each other. It's America.
It's rampant. I gotta think that. But when you deal with facts, last month in the whole state of Tennessee, 11 total jury trials, 11. And and you don't get that. The month before, 11. Okay? And that's not what's been portrayed to you when you're given these buzzwords of litigious society.
Right.
It's exactly the opposite. As a matter of fact, per capita litigation has gone down over the last 10 years.
And why is that? What do you think?
Well, there's a lot of political pressure. People think that it's the easy thing, the easy target to pick on the little man or the victim, because there's no one up there with the lobby up in Nashville. We have to do it here in the trenches.
Right.
And you don't want a settler fighting those battles for you in the trenches.
Well, that's a great advice here, because as we often tell people, if you're in a car accident, obviously, talk to the proper authorities first, but then immediately call somebody or call you guys, because you just never know, how tough that battle is going to be. It's bad enough that you're suffering from a car accident, but having someone on your side is going to help out as well. All right, appreciate you bringing in some of the facts here, especially when they have them all written down like that. So.